Yes, sir. We're back with another edition of Fast Break Bets, presented by Betting Pros. You know me, know the voice, know the guy. It's me, really real, a villain, real. Terrell from Junior here at your service. That's what I think about the previous day pick. You know what? The Raptors are a good team. I'm sorry. Screw it. The Raptors are a good team. They're going to win the championship this year. The Raptors are amazing. Just, that's it. Sometimes you have to just sit there and fall on the sword and understand that you were wrong about a game. And I was just wrong about this Hornets game. Because if you told me that the Hornets scored 138 points, I would have told you 100% that we covered 6.5. Like, come on, the Hornets are better than giving up 130 points. I would have believed 100% we covered 6.5. No way. They gave up 133. In fact, we didn't cover. They won by 5. In fact, everything was bad. Jakob had a good game. Bridges wasn't even needed in those 138 points. I mean, Jesus Christ. And then to top it all off, did I tell you they covered the game? You know what? Fine. You got it. You got me, Toronto. You win this round, Toronto. You win this round. I'm not gonna fade Toronto anymore. I'll leave Toronto alone. I still don't. No, you know what? They're a good team. Nope, never mind. They're a good team. My bad. Sorry, Toronto. Congratulations on the NBA championship you're gonna win this year. Very frustrating. I hate when I have bad days. One, because I be betting these plays, and so of course, the bankroll didn't look good today. Shout out to Trey Mann though. Trey Mann had a great day. I had Trey Mann in the what was it? What's it? The YouTube short? Yep. I had Trey Mann, and that hit. So shout out to Trey Mann. But everything else horrible, which is crazy because I feel like we've kind of steadily been all right over the course of this season. Haven't had the big day, but it's been just a string of hey, up a unit here, up a unit here, up a unit here, and just kind of gave it all back. So we're gonna slow and steady. I need to understand who these teams are. Sides haven't been that good. I think the player props have been pretty solid actually, but the sides haven't been that good. So we want to get better on the sides, understand who these teams are, and clean that up. But player props have been pretty straight. So you know what? Because of that, I'm gonna give out 2 player props today. That's what I'm gonna do for the people. 2 player props. Go 2-0. Get some of it back, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna nickel and dime and continue to grow the bankroll over the course of the season, just winning play after winning play after winning play. So I'm letting you know that's the plan. Right now, we can give out 2 plays. We're gonna go 2-0, and then we're gonna have a day. All right. With that, before we move on, though, gotta tell you guys about the Betting Pros app. Make sure you get that Betting Pros app. Track all your bets in one place with the Betting Pros app. Look, all of this stuff that I'm giving you, the prop bet cheat sheet, the prop bet analyzer, the systems that we use, all of that stuff to give you pretty good, outside of yesterday, pretty good player prop bets. Hey, it's all there in the Betting Pros app. You can get more. Like there's more than just what I'm giving you. There's a lot more, and it's very, very good too. I'm telling you that prop bet cheat sheet is amazing. So make sure you get in that Betting Pros app, get all the tools. Hey, you can follow me and my bets as well. Uh, if you go into the prop bet, and not prop bet cheat sheet, but into the Betting Pros app, there's a search bar. You can search my name, and hey, there you go. Give me a follow, tell me picks, tell me in this college football, whatever you want to do. So, hey, make sure you go ahead and lock in. Get the Betting Pros app. Go sync your sportsbook for free with the Betting Pros app. Download it in App Store, Google Play Store, wherever you get your apps store, Android store, whatever it's called store. So, hey, make sure you go do all that. All right. 2 plays in the NBA, 2 player props, courtesy of the prop bet cheat sheet. Play number 1, we are going to the San Antonio Spurs, who are on the road going to play the Utah Jazz. Jazz laying 1.5 at home. 225.5 is the total here. We are going to go with Chris Paul. Oh man, Chris Paul. Man, I feel like I mean, there's got to be some people that feel way older than me to look at how old Chris Paul is on this Spurs team. Like, I still haven't gotten used to seeing him in a Spurs uniform. But hey, man, Chris Paul is on the road here. He's got an assist line of 7.5, and the over is plus 110 for Chris Paul. What? Chris Paul, who is finding his groove with this Spurs team? Yeah, 100%. Okay, I know the numbers haven't been great over his last 15 games, but that's before he got on the Spurs, man. Look at what he's doing with the Spurs. He's kind of finding his own. Looking at his last 4 games here. Well, not his last 4 games, but the 4 games he's played with the Spurs. And Chris Paul is 3-1 to this assist number. He has 8, 9, 3, and 9. 3 of his last 4, he's gone over. The prop bet cheat sheet does agree. Prop bet cheat sheet has him projected to go 8.9 assists to the over, 66% cover probability. Uh, 39% expected value here. Like I said, 3-1 this season with the San Antonio Spurs. And just look at who he's going up against. They're going up against the Utah Jazz, who I don't think are a good defense. I truly, truly don't. I think that because they were so out of that game against the Spurs that they didn't give up as much points as they probably should have. They gave up a ton of points at home against the Warriors and the Grizzlies. And then look at what some of those guys did in those games. Ja, 10 assists. Luca, 8 assists. Kyrie had 9 assists. I mean, De'Aaron Fox still went over his assist total of 5.5. He finished with 6. But then, I mean, DeMar DeRozan somehow, some way came out of that with 8 assists. Shout out to us. We were on rebounds and assists for DeRozan in that game. Like, I'm just fading this Utah team. I faded them last time with DeRozan on the rebounds and assists. I think the assist market is an opportunity where you can really take advantage of this Utah team because they're just so poor defensively. And I think Chris Paul is getting better game after game, more familiar with his Spurs teammates, and he finds ways to get them to the ball, especially when you got Wemby playing with you. It's a lot easier. So, yeah, I love it. Let's go with Chris Paul over 7.5 assists, plus 110. Yeah, absolutely. All right. I do have another assist line, but this time for play number 2, we're going to take the rebounds and assists, and we are going to go with my guy, Ja Morant. Ja Morant, really, really good to the rebounds and assist line overall. Currently sitting here at 11.5. Yeah, I can get 11.5 minus 120 this way for the rebounds and assists. Looking at Ja over his last 15 games, he's hit this in 9 of his last 13. Going and looking what he's done against the Milwaukee Bucks here, and he did not play them last season, actually. So my bad about that. He didn't play them last season, but look at what he's done this season. He's been 3-1 to this line overall. He had an amazing rebound and assist game last night where, nothing went right for them against the Brooklyn Nets. Went over against the Magic, got 12 assists there, got 15, not just 12 assists, 12 rebounds and assists, got 15 rebounds and assists against the Utah Jazz earlier this season. I alluded to that with the 10 assist game he had. So Ja's been really, really good. He's been facilitating the offense, getting his teammates involved. He's been really working on that 2-man game with Zach Edey, and I think that's helping his assist total go up as well. Just being able to get the ball to a guy like Edey. I think Edey should have enough of a role going up against Milwaukee in this game. Uh, I think that also, if you look at just the spot for the Grizzlies, it's early in the season. Teams off of back-to-back have been a lot better earlier in the season this season. And the fact is that they just lost to the Nets, man. Like, you were 12-point favorites, lost to the Nets outright at home. Like, I think that Ja Morant and this team is going to come out a little bit angrier and trying to be a lot more aggressive on the offensive side of ball and just make sure that they put points on the board and try to right the wrongs of how they just kind of let that game slip away. They were fully healthy and the Nets were beat up and they just let the Nets win that game. And so I think Ja's going to take that a little bit personal. He's been really, really good to the rebounds and assists this year. He's been good to the rebounds and assists over the course of his career. I think this is another opportunity for us to take advantage of it and have one of those games where Ja just puts the team on his back against the Milwaukee Bucks. And and they play up the competition. I think they played down to their competition against the Brooklyn Nets last night, but I think they're going to play up to their competition, going up into this next game. So yeah, I like Ja to be able to get this done on the rebounds and assist line. Looking at the betting pros prop bet analyzer, and they have him projected to go for 13.7 rebounds and assists, 71% cover probability. And like I said, 3-1 to the season this 3-1 to the prop this season. I think he can make it 4-1. So we're gonna go with Ja Morant over 11 and a half rebounds and assists. That line might be on the way up. So if you're listening to this and you see it at 12 and a half or something like that, I still like it at 12 and a half. I think that is still a good line to get. So those are our two plays for the day. We're going to go with Chris Paul over 7.5 assists at plus money. And we're going to go with John Morant over 11.5 rebounds and assists minus 120. There we go. Hey, 2-0. Let's get it back and let's keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Appreciate everybody. All the support, by the way, of people. Hey, man, I'm telling you, my people that rock with me really rock with me, and I don't have to say much. Like, people will say, it's some people that like me and other people that don't, and I understand that. I'm not everybody cup of tea, and I've never tried to be. I've always unapologetically been myself, and if you rock with me, you rock with me, and if you don't, you don't. And so I appreciate everybody that's, in the comments giving support, all of that. I am doing the listener picks. We are getting that going. I'm just trying to get the right format, but I continuously want people to drop, hey, what are you playing? What are you playing? What are you playing? Put that in the comments section. Make sure you go do those reviews. Bettingpros.com/fast. I could really use those 5 stars rating and reviews. Keep the show going, keep lights on, all of that stuff. So hey, make sure you're on YouTube, youtube.com/bettingpros. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the page, but you get these picks every day, why not? Like the subscribe, get the notifications, when I drop, do all of that. So appreciate all of that. Make sure you give us a follow at Betting Pros on X and TikTok, on at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram. I'm at really real __. And with that, I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna like this. Whew, boy. Oh wait, I didn't play myself the drop because the picks were I didn't get nothing right on the show. Hold on, let me just play this real quick.
How about if you sweep it out?
What's the point? I can't do anything right.
You'll do fine.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Yeah, I did. All right, but it's okay because that was yesterday and today. Tomorrow, whenever I drop the next episode, we are gonna hear the inverse of the drop because we're gonna have a 2-0 day, and then we're gonna roll it on into the next day. We're out of here.